Welcome into the Children's Health Star Center here in Value Ranch. We got the season openers for both of these teams, UNT Mean Green and the visiting Texas State Bobcats. Now, Texas State was supposed to play last week, but due to COVID concerns with Texas Tech, unable to play those games. So they are one weekend behind in where they were hoping to be, hoping to get some of that game time and prep. But UNT excited and ready to go. Unfortunately, you are seeing them in plain white jerseys and not those beautiful, gorgeous green home jerseys that they were promoting. Just shipping delays on that. But we will get underway here soon. Just go through the formalities of the Star Spangled Banner. With the formalities underway, UNT first game in 610 days last season canceled due to COVID-19. And for the Texas State Bobcats, it would be, I believe it was 500 plus. I believe it was 519 for them. This is their first game. So both teams itching and ready to go. Great crowd here today as UNT really did show up for this home game. I know all the boys were talking about how fired up that they were going to play in a pretty packed house, and they are. It's bumping and rocking and rolling. The man with the orange armbands is at center ice, and we are underway. UNT winning the initial faceoff, but quickly handing it back to the Bobcats. Puck deflected over the glass and out of play. Looks like everyone will stay put. We re-rack and restack outside the Bobcat zone. Snetzinger will take the face-off for UNT. They win that. D-to-D pass. Dumped in. Off the boards. UNT, first attempt, shot goes wide. Up at the blue line. Shot deflected off the pads. And we have a whistle as the net came off the mooring. So first shots on goal for UNT, 30 seconds in. We will get line changes on both sides. Face off coming to the right. Excuse me, the left of the zone. Puck up in the high slot, picked up by Bobcats. 2-on-2. On the left side, shot glove down by Trace Parker as he sees his first action of the game. We apologize for this not being live streamed, just some technical hiccups, but it is being recorded. We hope that you take this and share it around as we will be recording live streaming on YouTube. Puck to the line, not out. 2-on-2 on the near boards. Bobcats send it around to the far side of their zone. They do dump it out. They find a forward, one-on-one. Tries to weave in and out. Great defensive play by Kruger. Up to the near boards, big hit. With a Mean Green, 2-on-1, flying in the other way. Stops, can't collect. The Bobcats will regroup. On the forecheck, great turnover, shot from the half boards. Be glove down, stop in play. UNT came into today's game really excited about what they did in the offseason. Brought in 15 players. I believe 6 or 7 stayed from 2 years ago. So a lot of new players coming in, bringing in speed, which was something that Coach Lilly had spoken high of. Centered, no one home. Halford shoots it from the point. That's blocked. Chip past the defenseman. And will go all the way down for icing as Venable outskates the Bobcat forward. Puck will come all the way down to the Bobcat zone. 17:53 remaining in the first period. Shot hard from the point. Gets on net. Reamed off the glass to the line, not out. It's over to the near side, behind the goal line. Back to the point. Shot, fan, didn't get everything on it. Deflected out in front in the slot. And Bobcats chip it out. Quick 2-on-1. Great stop there by McLeod. Mean Green, chip it past the defenseman at the blue line. Bobcats regroup. Takes it in through the slot. Meets 4 white jerseys. Dumps it off. Shot. Don't believe the goalie saw it there as it goes into the corner. Get a stoppage in play. I believe we have a penalty. Not sure the reason why. Yep. Looks like it'll be hooking. And with jersey combos that the Mean Green have at the moment, again, shipping delays, putting a delay on that. I believe it is on number 11, Bryson Hooker. It was hooking the call. UNT going on their first penalty kill. Little back and forth catch up to the blue line. Shot deflected. The Bobcats need to regroup. Racing into the zone. Drop pass. Stick checked away. Puck still in the slot. Right hand shot. Great save by Parker. Trying to feed it out in front. Can't get it by any of the Mean Green defensemen, and that's off the boards and out. 1:05 remaining on Bobcats power play. Stars doing a great job limiting chances. Killing time in their own zone. Mean Green move the puck up along the far half boards. Goes over to Kruger. His shot blocked out in front. Regains control of the puck. Mean Green again, kill time. 35 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Stars chip it in. Bobcats a little bit on their heels. McManus brings it up, crosses through the blue line very slowly to the line, still in. Being wheeled around. Bobcats set up, looking for a slot pass, can't grab it. Alford brings it over to the near side boards. McManus again takes a shot, looking for a deflection, goes wide. UNT is back to even strength as they push the puck up. Here comes Hooker. Right in, shot, goes wide, sends it back in on the rebound. Hooker loses the puck on the far boards. No ice as that's waved off. Bobcats finally get their change. Errant pass, shot, great save by Parker. Puck weaves its way in, 3-on-1. Likes to take it to the near end boards. Centering pass, no one home. Green tried to set up their offensive pressure. 2-on-2 near boards, below the goal line. Bosky brings it up. Trapped in the neutral zone. Ooh, huge hit. These things are getting a little chippy and physical. Bobcats still bringing it in the zone. Near corner, below the goal line. Trying to chip it up and around to the blue line. Can't. Goes through the slot. Puck stolen away. Bobcats maintain pressure. Bates goes crashing in. Green with support. Puck squirts free over into the near boards. Around the world the puck goes all the way to the far blue line. A big hit by Lamb. Bobcats caught offside. Mean Green get a little time to breathe. To the red line. Shot in on goal, just goes right over the goalie's head and deflects up and out of play. UNT celebrating their 40th anniversary. Everything's starting here in 1981. And believe it or not, won the Southwestern Collegiate Hockey Association in their inaugural year, but unfortunately couldn't keep up with the funding and had to disband for a couple years as face-off won by the Bobcats after a couple tie-ups. Near boards. The Bobcats take the blue line with speed, 2-on-2. Below the goal line. Big hit as Mean Green getting physical. Shot just wide. Puck still in the slot. Everyone collapsing out in front. A whiff on that puck, and off the glass it goes. Bailey sending it out on front, deflects below the goal line. Comes out to the point. Dunked back in off the end glass. Looking for a white jersey in the slot, couldn't find one. Bobcats take over as they attempt to get it to the line, not out. 2-on-1 against the boards. Fed through the slot. Bailey just couldn't quite catch it. UNT will make a change. In fact, both teams making a change. And again, season openers, both these teams. Pass going for the forward, not realizing it. Bobcats slap it back in. Kruger defending the puck in his far corner and goes again for another hit. These things are getting pretty physical. High slot shot, goes wide, centers it. Still loose out in front. Everyone's jostling for it. Shot, that goes wide. Shot from the point deflected. Arm up on the referee. And being up in the press box, a little hard to hear whistles. But it looks like it will be UNT going on the penalty kill once again. And I believe that is Hooker, again, making his way to the penalty box. Slashing. So it'll be 2 for slashing. And it'll be 4 minutes of penalties for Hooker so far. Slot shot, it scores. That'll be Bobcats going on the board first early on a power play. believe that was number 8, Christopher Malone, getting that goal. Mean Green go down 1 of a power play shot. High flip into the neutral zone. Both teams playing catch. Errant pass in the slot. Parker again being very aware, stops any attempt. UNT moves the puck forward, shot from the blue line, steered aside. Kruger slaps it on in. UNT makes a line change. Bobcats not quite able to get it out. Now it's below the goal line, centered, spin, shot, deflected. Bobcats fish it out. Mendelbaum and Reed both colliding multiple times, getting physical. And again, another stoppage in play. We'll see what the referee decides here. Apologize, I'm being a little late on the names, just still learning the new rosters. Looks like we stay 5-on-5. 9:46 remaining in the first period. Bobcats win the draw, shot from the point, easily stopped by Parker. Slap shot from the point, seen all the way, steered to the side. Mean Green trying to match the physicality as they finally get the puck up and out. Bobcats regain control, use the glass, pop it out to neutral ice. Puck finally gained control by the Mean Green. Offsides. Bobcats touch up. They bring it in. Big hit behind the play. Puck dribbles in on Parker. He steers that to the side. Venable brings it up to the right side. Stick handles. Shot goes wide. Attempt at a center goes wide as well. To the point. Shot. Steered aside. Bobcats again elect to dump it out of their zone. Puck turned over, steered to the slot. No one in white to bang it home. Puck squirts free along the half boards. Spin, shot, on goal, was close to being a rebound, but goalie covered it up just in time. 7:51 remaining in the first period. 9 shots on goal for the Bobcats, 8 for your Mean Green. Face off coming to the right of the zone. Bobcats win and wheel it out. Red line to blue line, going to the slot, shot, save by Parker. So he tries to find the puck. It's in his gear. Oh, there it is, finally popped out. Near point shot, looking for a deflection. Parker sees that all the way, deflected out of play. Face off coming to the left side of Parker. Kicked along to the line, not out. Centering pass, looking for a deflection to the goal. Finds the corner instead. To the near point, glove down, and we get another stoppage in play. Is that a, from my vantage point, kind of hard to see what he was calling. Is that boarding, I believe? But the Mean Green going on their first power play. And a little tough to see the numbers on UNT's jerseys. Again, shipping delays have, delayed the debut of their new bright green jerseys. Nonetheless, UNT on the power play. They set up one time from the left side. That's glove down, excuse me. Penalty was on Bosley. Garrett Bosley, number 9 for the Bobcats. It was boarding. Face-off one by UNT. D-to-D pass. They set it up. Shot, score! UNT answers with a power play goal of their own, and at 6:55 remaining in the first period, it is 1-1. Tied hockey game, 10 shots on goal apiece for both sides. Stenton Kruger who grabs the goal. Up to the point, kept in, shot high and wide. The Bobcats regain control. Cross ice pass to the far side, looking for a hip check. Gets it. Centering pass, no one home. UNT trying to use some speed to get out of the zone. Errant pass hits the skates. Lafferty. A couple of short passes and a dump into the zone. Soft dump, mind you. But UNT gets their defensive pairs changed below the goal line. Bailey fights for the puck, can't grab it. Bobcats take it into UNT zone. Both teams play hot potato with it, but UNT grabs it out to center ice. And stoppage in play. As all of us in the booth look as to who the offender is. Referee coming over to the UNT bench. Referee pleading his case, and the Mean Green pleading theirs, and the referee is usually the judge, jury, and executioner will assess a penalty to the Mean Green. Lafferty is going to serve it. I believe the call was too many men on the ice. So UNT will be facing their third penalty kill of the game. They are 1 for 2. Over to the half boards, now to the point. Slap shot from the point. paddled aside. Below the goal line. Back centered out in front. Fans on that shot. Shot from the half boards gets blocked. And UNT, if they hurry, got a 2-on-1. Enters into the Bobcat zone. That shot glove down and stopped by the Bobcats. 4:55 remaining in the first period. 1:18 left on the penalty kill for the Mean Green. Current UNT broadcast major Dawson Miller will be up here in the second period to call the action there. Bobcats bring it into the zone. Give and go. Centering, shot, stopped by Parker. Lofted high out to neutral zone. Looking for a big hit, and he finds one. It's McManus. Number 10 of Joey Demers taking that hit. Referee making this call, calming down both sides as it has gotten pretty physical for both sides. It'll be charging. Martin McManus cool down in the penalty box. It'll just be 2 minutes. I think the referee just telling both sides, y'all need to calm down. Still early. First game of the season. Again, both teams very amped up to get this thing going, get it started. Looks like faceoff will come in to the Bobcat zone. So a little 4-on-4 hockey. For 54 seconds. Faceoff taken by Demers. Puck goes below the goal line. Up off the glass. Kruger finds the puck in neutral ice, shoots it from the red line. Bobcats try to wheel. Tape-to-tape pass through the neutral zone. Puck finds its way in front of the UNT bench. 2-on-1. Mean Green find it. Try to chip it out. Deflected high and over into the blue line. And the UNT flips it the other way. Shot on goal. It'll be quickly stopped with 3:49 remaining. Again, 1-1 hockey game. 4-on-4 on the ice. 11 seconds remaining on the too many men minor by the Mean Green. Puck goes past both UNT defensemen and no icing as they wave that off. Sometimes you got to show just a little bit of effort going back. The Mean Green go now on the man advantage, but I believe that is icing the other way. A lot of energy and atmosphere in the building again. UNT hockey fans really showing out today here in the Children's Health Star Center. Valley Ranch again. Will be same place, same time tomorrow. Breaking out of their zone. It's Kruger. Sent in from center ice. Easy stop. Puck wrapped around to the far side boards. Squirts free. That's lasered down the ice. Again, Bobcats on the penalty kill, so No icing, as they only have to kill 20 more seconds. Chipped into the Bobcat zone. UNT trying to set up their power play as sticks are being tied up on the half board. Spins, fakes, shoots. That goes off the pad of the goalie. Slap shot from the point, deflected out in front. Bobcats are now back at even strength. Wrist shot from the blue line. Parker sees that all the way and will stop play. Shots are 15-11, UNT in favor. Both teams will make a line change. Face off won by the Bobcats. Shot looking for a deflection, finds bodies out in front instead. Never gets to the net, spins. That goes wide. Off the rebound. And puck finally pops free near side boards. Kept in by the Bobcats. Now it's dropped below the goal line. Centering out in front. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way. 3-on-1. Hits the trailer shot off the crossbar. Shot again, hits bodies out in front. Bobcats getting away with one there late in the first period. Dumped in from the red line. Both teams change. Fisher just eating it in the corner. 1:10 remaining in the first period. Be awfully hard to kill a minute in the corner. And we got a hand pass for the Mean Green. Puck will be coming outside the zone for the face-off. A little bit of discussion between the referee and player as that concludes. Linesman drops the puck. UNT with the win. Dump it down deep. Lindman comes out to play the puck, settles it down for his defenseman. Has moved along the near side. Cross ice pass into the zone. Huge hit as McLeod goes falling and stumbling into the corner. He gets back up. UNT looking for someone for that centering pass. It trickles all the way down. No icing. The goalie comes out and plays that. Under 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Bobcats in the zone, 2-on-1. Elects to shoot it. And off the shoulder of Parker. UNT dumps it out, 10 seconds remaining. Down the right side, shoots and scores off the toe drag. And the Mean Green go up by 1, 3.9 seconds remaining in the first. Joey Demers showing off his speed and quickness as he flies down the right side. I believe put it 5-hole on the goalie. Didn't get a lot on it, but trickled in just enough off speed where Lindman just couldn't catch up with it. But a huge momentum swing as UNT leads by 1. I assume they'll drop the puck and getting really physical here on the near side of the face-off circle. Bumping, pushing. Referee coming over. Probably telling them to cool it off. Just 3 seconds left in first period. Come back out in 20 minutes. Telling them they keep it up, they'll both be gone. UNT wins, flings it down the ice, and with that, the buzzer sounds. Some extracurricular activities going on right between the benches. But the referee not calling anything. I think just telling both sides to go to their corners, and that will do it for the first period. UNT up by 1. 17 shots on goal for the Mean Green, just 12 for the Bobcats. And it appears that on the scoreboard that UNT will be starting the second period on the power play, as on the board they have Pipard. We'll try to hunt down and track down that penalty. But we'll be back with second period action. Dawson Miller will be on the call. This will be UNT hockey.
But then it would be like 37 period. Maybe a call if we're
Yeah,
gonna use this.
but that's the recording I'll probably have to use it.
YouTube. Yeah.
But legally, so if you run out of room in the middle of it, that's when I don't work it.
Yeah. We'll try again. I turned his mic down. We tried today, but our live stream.
Oh, okay. I was trying to look for it, so.
Yeah. We're just recording the game. Maybe we'll put it up on our YouTube channel.
Okay, cool.
Tomorrow we're gonna try and live stream.
Twin Cities. I'm like on one of the painter skies, and like I'm holding like that notebook is like everything I have. So I'm like, yeah, honestly, like. I remember the first game I did at Mid City. Yeah. Do you remember who scored the second? No, the first.
Second one was Heath.
Because it was.
Oh wait, no, the first one.
10.
The second one was Joey. The first one was Eric. Yeah.
Oh, 80s. Okay.
I know because I played it. I know his style.
So I put all this in the wrong place. So let's move on. But power play. Because I thought it was Kruger, but I was like, wait, hold on, it's a defenseman. I was like, that makes sense.
That was number 4, right?
No, I think it was, I believe it was number 8. I believe, there's no.
I was about to go down there and see if I can find somebody. Usually they're downstairs in front. But right now they're just Zamboni.
It's just him?
There's
Okay.
usually like 2 people, and that's one of them.
Okay, perfect.
You can go down that way, down, but you can't find.
I dropped my phone underneath the bleachers.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so we can't figure out
So
how to
there's
get
a little box that I can crawl into, but it needs a key.
Yeah. I would go down. You can't walk over again, can you?
No, but I can walk all the way over there.
Yeah, we'll just walk into that little maintenance area.
Yeah, I think it's usually just like 2 guys ladders coming on it, and usually
That'd be nice.
watch him,
Okay.
and they'll see where he goes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I was like, look,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Now that you know the setup, I understand the setup, how the software works. Wow. So, so can you, so now can you actually get a blank out there and record out there and have that come in? Couldn't you?
I could take a lot of layers.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. And so you'd actually get the sound right there too, which would be cool.
Well, except that, if I could figure out that, I could,
That'd be pretty cool.
Well, I'd like to get the stream first.
Well,
He's got the idea.
Or you can at least like.
I take our normal layer like it's
So like Parker's and then it's 30.
Don't forget them arguing each other.
Yeah.
well,
Put it out there for
put it out in there maybe, or a little bit away. Google's not gonna flag you for that one.
I don't know. I mean, it would be great, but like,
it's just a bunch of noise.
yeah.
I guess we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But it's gonna just round.
You can't adjust it down.
I could turn it down.
You can put it like, like 55%.
It's always requirement to listen to it. Turn it on, turn it up, turn it down, turn it up. That would be like
I don't know.
a mix.
Like, you have to have, you have to have a kind of pseudo mixer to do it. That's true.
Not there yet. No, well, I don't want to be there. Why not? Though I got like a little video mixer because I thought it would be multi-camera. And I just got one to test and turned it on. I got I do. So it was like,
Still going slow with our I think it's mine. Yeah.
I didn't know if I like. Yeah, I don't.
See, so directionally.
Well, I have one that's directional, but it's like I don't know if I can.
Follow, you hear those hits.
You just want to hear the sound of the
Hits.
That's what it is. It's like, okay, it's a hockey game, or I'm watching a hockey game, but like it's not hearing the hockey game.
That's
You
like
know what I mean?
what the pipe in the movie, or pipe in the sound.
Well, it's like the whistles. I was like,
Yeah.
puck's going that way. Oh, I guess. That's what I said. I was like, it's a little hard to hear the whistle.
There were.
Well, that was, like I said, that was kind of expected. So they have played a couple games. Williams watched all the games. And he was like, it's going to be pretty chilly because they're
put like Jada's company on? I mean, come on.
Well, you know what? If they don't pay for them, they are gonna be sponsored. They're gonna have my freaking name on the back. There.
Slap them on there, exactly.
Oh, it's a 2-1 game here for between your UNT Mean Green and Texas State Bobcats. UNT Mean Green starting on the power play. Number 67 got an unknown penalty, Chase Pipard. Goals from UNT in the first period, Joey Demers, number 77, and Eric Eaton, number 87. UNT had a strong push with 17 shots on goal, with Texas State having 12 shots on goal. Both goalies played really excellent. So we'll see here what goes on in the second period. Great fan base out too for UNT and Texas State. UNT has a lot more people here than last 2 seasons ago. Last season canceled due to COVID. As this is the season opener for both teams, Texas State and UNT, Mean Green. As UNT is starting out with a new line out there, as they started with Eaton's line in the first period. On D, we have Wright, and I think Kruger comes out. Starting at center, we have Payne Lafferty, number 7. So Kruger and Wright starting at the point, defense. About to drop the puck. And we drop the puck. Here we go, number 27. Clark Bailey with a shot. Goes back, behind. Puck squirts free. Goes back to Kruger. Kruger has the puck waiting for the onside call and dumps it in. Brewer right there. Goes back to Bailey. Shoots. And it's a stop for Texas State. That's 19 shots for UNT, as they've had a strong push at Texas State at the end of the first and start of this period. Same line out there for UNT, Lafferty's line, with Reed and McLeod Cloud on the point. As Lafferty is talking to Rutledge, playing right wing. And a face-off, a stop from Texas State after a good push by Lafferty, trying to get something on the net. Fans cheering, getting pretty hyped up. Oh, and a penalty, Texas State. That's number 8, Christopher Malone. And that, what the penalty was, is a roughing call, we think, by Malone. So it's a power play for UNT Mean Green. 5-on-4, Lafferty's line still out. 5-on-3, actually. Oh, because the original power play is still going on. So 1:28 for the first penalty, and then 2 minutes to start on the second. So 5-on-3, Lafferty's line goes back to McLeod. He gets it back. Started on the point, slap shot. Reed's right there. Lafferty gets it. Thinks about it, waits. Shoots. And a good save there by Texas State. We're keeping the same line out there that had been out there since the start. 5-on-3 action, which is the first 5-on-3 of the game. As UNT has had some strong power plays so far, but a 5-on-3 is really lethal, no matter the team. We'll get to see Texas State's penalty kill. On the point, we got Reed. Waits for it. Back to McLeod. Back to Rutledge. Goes back. Oh, Lafferty. Shot. Behind the save for Texas State. That's a whistle on the play. UNT so far, really good power play, as Texas State hasn't even gotten out of their zone since the start of the period. Very, very strong start for the Mean Green UNT. So new line out there, we have Eaton's line with Snetzinger, number 26, the face-off push. Stop again for Texas State. Another face-off, Snetzinger. And it's a tie-up. Demers gets it back to Kruger on the point. He'll wait it out, see his options. Sauce pass to Demers. Demers to right on the right side. Demers with a shot. Goes back to Snetzinger around the net with McManus on him. Eaton with the backdoor pass. Demers still keeps control to right. Back to Kruger. Kruger with the shot. Scores! UNT Mean Green with a goal. First goal of the period. And that's a 5-on-3 goal with 14 seconds in the original penalty and 45 seconds. Yeah. Kruger with the snipe. And the celebration, the boys. That was a great power play for your UNT Mean Green, as Texas State couldn't even get it out of the zone the whole time. So now 3-1, 45 seconds, the second penalty. We still got the same line out there after the goal. Same D, same forward. Eaton, oh, here comes Texas State. Makes a move, and a great save by Parker. As Parker has played really well so far, only letting one goal in with 13 shots on him. UNT with 24 shots on goal. We'll take a face-off, the left side. Snetzinger wins it back to Kruger, who tries to get it out, but it is kept in by Texas State. Wright will carry it in against Brewer with a shot, blocked by Brewer. Eaton keeps it in with his skate, and it trickles out. Kruger will set it up for UNT. It's to right, back to Eaton. And they'll carry it along the neutral zone. Demers with the shot. It's back to Snetzinger. They'll calm it down. Shoots. Demers with the rebound. And it is a save for Texas State. So far, it's been all UNT Mean Green in this period, with only 3 minutes going by. As the power play just ended, now it's 5-on-5 action, with a new line out there for both teams. Face-off win by Texas State. McManus wraps around the boards. Reed tries to keep it in. And unsuccessful, Texas State 3-on-1. If they can make it, shot, saved by Parker, who has played so well this period. Same thing with the first. It's the first shot, I believe, for Texas State this period, or actually second shot. So there's a face-off on the right side of the ice in UNT zone. UNT is back, 2-on-2. Here comes Gerfinkel, wraps around, and Texas State will get it along the boards. Alfred will try to keep it in, and it is a 2-on-1, about to become a 3-on-1 unless Alfred can get back. Oh, that's a shot. I think puck went out of play. Texas State with a little bit of action on net the last minute. But so far, UNT has done a good job going against it. Five-on-five action. New line out there for UNT. You have Eaton out there along with Demers and is that a 5-on-4 actually. So penalty from UNT, 5-on-4 action. Texas State will keep it in. McManus on the left side. Shot and a great save by Parker. The glove save, a point shot. I don't believe I know what that penalty was. We all are trying to figure that out, or what that was from UNT. It's a face-off on the left side. And it's a win by UNT, Kruger. And he'll try to ice it, but kept in by Texas State. They try to keep it in. Battle on the boards, and Eaton clears the ice. Race with Demers and McManus. And he'll calm it down. Set up. And they will set up their power play. Here comes Mandelbaum. And Demers clears it again. Foot race. Him and McManus. They'll start it back up. Eaton steals it. Goes back to right. Kruger will calm it down and ice it. So far, pretty great penalty kill for UNT. As Texas State, for the most part, has just been trying to set it up and try to get in UNT's zone. As they have a 3-on-2 right now. Ooh, and it comes out. Brewer tries to keep it in. And he'll calm it down for Texas State. He'll wait for his guys. McManus protects the puck and winds up the zone. Tries to make her move around Kruger, who has great defensive composure against that. Battle on the side of the boards. Texas State, UNT, Kruger. Ices the puck, great defensive play. And Texas State will try to set it up again. Here comes number 67, Chase Peppard, who gets it to his man. UNT still playing great defense, now on a 5-on-5. Right, in a corner. UNT will try to clear it. And Brewer stops that. A little bit of physical play. We got a little rush by Texas State going. Cloud with a nasty hit on the side of the boards. He's been really physical today. UNT tries to start something. And Texas State will calm that down after a clear in their zone. Lafferty. And that is offsides for Texas State. So far, 26 shots for UNT and 15 shots for Texas State. This period has been mainly in favor of UNT after they have got the goal by Kruger on the 5-on-3 power play. Texas State just had their power play and were just trying to set it up in their zone most of the time. They had a few shots, but other than that, they've just been trying to set it up. Now it's 5-on-5 action, McManus. Lafferty will try to dump it in zone. Gets stopped there by McManus. And UNT will set it up. Demers looking for his guy. Gets it to Lafferty. Lafferty will start it up. Tries to make a move. Demers on the follow-up. Shot. Save for Texas State. That's another shot for UNT. Another great rush. A lot of those drop passes have been working tonight. One guy will lead the rush, and then they drop it to the next guy. the follow-up guy on the way there. Another face-off, right side of the offensive zone from Texas State's defensive zone. Alford, D-to-D pass with a hit from Mannerbaum. And now it's a 2-on-2, possibly, with a move from Texas State and an ice, potential ice from UNT. Even though Eaton is fighting that call and thinks he won the foot race. And I think a face-off, center of the ice. No, it was an icing, guessing something else was called. So face-off, Texas State wins, goes back to Brewer. They'll chip it along the glass, and Mannerbaum will start out for Texas State. He gets a shot, hits it wide. Pepard will go on the left side, try to keep it in. UNT in the corner, great move. We'll wrap it around the boards. Pepard right there. Shot, wide. Texas State will keep it in. Along the corner. Shot, it's blocked. I think their own guy. Snetzinger comes out, will lead the rush. Shot, great shot, oh, great shot. Almost a rebound there for UNT. A little bit of extra activity happening after the whistle, and all the fans getting into it as well. A face-off in Texas State's defensive zone. The new line out there for both. Texas State win. McManus will start it, wrap it around, and Texas State will start the rush. With a potential 2-on-2, great defense by Kruger, slap shot by Texas State. And UNT will get it out. Number 63, Cunningham, will lead the rush with Fisher out there with him. And Texas State will get it out unless Reed can keep it in, which he barely does on the blue line, which is a great play. And UNT sticks with it. In the corner, Texas State still trying to get it out after great pressure by UNT. Battle on the corner. Reed keeps it in. And Texas State still has not got it out. And they will lead this out. McManus, defenseman, leading the rush with a shot in the chest of Parker. .28 shots to 16. So far, mainly it's been UNT taking a lot of shots, but Texas State has picked it up in the last few minutes. So face-off in UNT's defensive zone on the right side. Face-off win. Wright will start it out and whip it around the boards. UNT gets it out. Here comes number 19, Rutledge, along the corner. And he'll try to draw past it, but no one was there. Number 8 will lead it out. Christopher Malone, defenseman. And a stoppage by Parker. He's been on fire this period. With a lot of those glove stops, Texas State has been hitting glove side all the time, especially on the left side. So face off, UNT's defensive zone, that's a win. Cloud will get it. He'll whip it around. And that is potential icing for UNT. So face off the other side this time of UNT's defensive zone. See what they can do with it. Face off win for UNT. Wright will get it, whip it around the boards. Pepard's there, shot, glove save again by Parker. That glove. Texas State getting a lot of shots, but UNT's defense and goalie help has really helped them this whole period. Parker has been amazing. Another face-off on the other defensive side. And here comes Texas State. Lose it. Lafferty gets out to Demers, who leads the rush. 2-on-2 action. Shot blocked by Brewer. And they're in the corner trying to find it. Scrambling for it. Demers, shot. Save. Puck goes in the corner. Cloud will keep it in. Slap shot. Save. Oh, and I think that they got the puck in the net, but it's a stoppage of play right before they poked it in. UNT fans were cheering, thinking it did go in. Goal or not, that was a great play. And UNT will try to fight this call. As it did look, obviously it went in, but it looks like there was a whistle and that he blew it dead. No matter what, it was a great play on the point by McLeod with the slap shot and the tip. I think there was a tip and then a poke check. They blew it too quick, and UNT just didn't have a chance in time. So Texas State will start with it. McManus tries to get it up the boards. Lafferty's there along the corner with Manderbaum. A little bit of physical pressure for both teams. Texas State will try to get it out. Cloud keeps it in. And Texas State will still try to get it out. Manderbaum's there. Great flip pass by the defenseman. He'll try to do something with it, and Lafferty's there to stop it. He'll lead the rush. Keep it coming. And he'll lose it in the corner with McManus there. And they'll try to set it up as UNT changes. Texas State still trying to get it out. Being slow with it as Eaton's there to stop play. I don't know if they are tired or if they're just trying to get the right play, but they still haven't even exited their zone. They finally get it out. Their neutral zone, number 66, Daniel Bates dumps it in. Kruger's there. Bates on him. Use his body. Keep in by Manderbaum. He'll do a little shifty move right there. Brewer will be there. Hits the glass. And UNT will start from behind the net. Kruger pass to Eaton. We got a 3-on-2 coming. Eaton, shot, scores! A snipe on the right side, glove side. Eaton, second goal of the night. His first of this period. That's 2 goals by Eaton in the same spot. He scored on the other side, glove side as well. And that was a straight snipe on the right side. Left side of Lindemann. That glove side, Eaton has been perfect there tonight. Now 2 goals and a 4-1 lead for UNT with 31 shots to 18. So great rush there for UNT on the 3-on-2. UNT will try to start something up again with a 2-on-1 occurring. A shot scores! Texas State right back. Garrett Bosley with a snipe, same glove side. Same type of play, 2-on-1 this time. The lead is cut to 2 goals away from UNT from Texas State. But just like that, Texas State answers. Now it's a 4-2 game. So we'll start out a neutral zone draw. Reed will get it to Kruger. Try to set something up. A little bit of 3-on-2 action. Ball in the corner it goes. Reed will get there, try to keep it in. And Texas State Brewer gets it. Drops it around the corner. Kruger keeps it in. Great play. And UNT will keep up. Good work. Chips it along, Texas State does. Number 96, Mitchell Patterson. Oh, and that is a penalty by UNT. That is Brant Reed. The penalty is, let's see, possibly a holding call by Reed. or interference. So now a 5-on-4 for your Texas State Bobcats, and a penalty kill for your UNT Mean Green. As UNT has been done pretty well on the penalty kill. Texas State scored on it in the first, and they'll try to start something here. Their power play hasn't been too good this period so far, but they just got that goal, so they're probably really hyped up as well. So Kruger will ice the puck. Mannerbaum will set it up around his net, try to get something going. With Brewer on the ice, as well as Bosley. McManus will dump it in. It's easy for Kruger. So he'll just ice it as it hit Mannerbaum on the way out. And Texas State still trying to start something, as UNT's penalty kill so far has been really, really good. It's dumped along the boards right there. Kruger will try to get it out. Mannerbaum will chip it across the side to number 8 on Texas State, Christopher Malone. And UNT will change out their defensemen and forwards with Alford and McLeod, along with number 19, Reese Rutledge on the draw. And number 25, Preston. So face off, UNT's defensive zone, right side. Battle on the corner. Alfred's there. He'll wrap it around the boards, and Texas State cannot keep it in. Patterson will pass it to Brewer. They'll try to set it up again. Patterson pass up to number 10, Franklin, and that is stopped by Lamb. Franklin and Brewer will try to do it again. Start something different. They chip it up. Texas State still trying to settle it down and get a few shots off. In the corner, setting it up. A little bit of back and forth action there. Shot, another glove save by Trace Parker. Using that glove all period. That is now 31 shots to 20 shots, UNT, with, I believe, 1 second on the power play for Texas State. So Reed will be out in 1 second, and now it'll be a 5-on-5 action for both teams. Face-off win for UNT. Alfred's there. A little bit of scrum in the corner. Shot. Malone's there. McLeod will ice it, and that might be an ice considering it's a 5-on-5 now. It is. Face-off back at UNT's defensive zone. So far, it's been a two-sided game, but UNT has had more shots this period than last period, obviously. Texas State's had really some trouble taking shots, keeping it in. Power play mainly just setting it up. But it's still a 4-2 game, and anything can happen. So UNT will win the draw with Alfred in the corner. Cloud there, scrumming for it. A little bit of a shot there, left side. Malone will try to keep it in. And Lafferty's there to stop it. He'll flip it out. And that is a hand pass called on Texas State. So there'll be a face-off in the defensive zone again for UNT as they change defensemen with Reed and Kruger out there with Lafferty's line, with Demers and number 27, Clark Bailey. That is a high stick by Lafferty. They'll call that the second Kruger touches the puck. That is a stoppage of play. Face off. The neutral zone, or outside the zone, after the high stick by Lafferty. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in the second period. Pretty fast-paced period for both teams, with Eaton on the goal and Texas State with their goal seconds after Eaton's. Demers will lead the charge. Left side, dodges a check from Malone. Little scrum in the corner. And Lindemann will stop that for UT. A line change for Texas State with their, I would say, top D core out there with Brewer, who's been on the ice a lot. And UNT will win it. Reed to Kruger. Shot. Scores! A snipe from the point, left side. And that, I believe that went 5-hole too. And I think that is 2 goals by Kruger. And that is snipe from the left side of the point after a D-to-D pass from Reed. So Kruger assisted by Reed off the face-off win. UNT has done great off the face-offs with point shots, tips. So Kruger, that is his second of the day. And a goalie change for Texas State, number 58. Braden Inches. So Texas State will lead the charge with a slap shot, trying to start something after that goal by Kruger. That is a stoppage of play by Parker with a great another save. That's 21 shots now for Texas State with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period. Face off in the defensive zone. Brewer will get it. He'll dump it along the corner. And Eaton tries to get it out. That is kept in by Texas State, but it goes out into the Texas State Bobcats bench. There'll be a face-off back in the defensive zone for UNT. So 5-2 game. Kruger now 2 goals. And face-off win for Texas State. D-to-D pass, trying to start something. They still keep it in. Cloud's there. He'll chip it up for Eaton. Texas State still keeps it in. Little scrum on there on the boards. And it finally gets out. And Eaton, 3-on-1, has the puck, waits, feeds it off to Wright with the shot, and it goes out of play. Eaton a little bit upset about that. But a great play and patience by Eaton to start that and to see Wright on the open left side. So face off now in Texas State's defensive zone with a new line out there for UNT forward and defense. As Texas State wins it, McManus will wrap it around the boards. They lead the charge. That is Bosley. Gets it back to Malone, who'll chip it along. And now a potential 2-on-1 if he can get it across. Great play by Alford, diving down. And UNT will try to get it out, but unsuccessful. Chips it along the boards. McManus will keep it in. UNT on him. That is a battle with Mannerbaum down there. McManus will get it. Makes a little move. Shot blocked by Alford. And UNT will lead the charge. Cunningham will chip along for Lamb, who will keep it down to Alford, who will keep it in. A nice check against Mannerbaum. Scrum there. Alford will get it. Keeps it in. And now a potential 2-on-1 for Texas State. Malone makes a move between the legs. Great defensive play by Kruger. Tries to wrap it around. Puck in there somewhere, and a save by Parker. A lot of 2-on-1 and 3-on-2s in the last 2 minutes of play. That was a great save by Parker and defensive play by Kruger, trying to get on one knee and try to stop that from becoming a 5-3 game. Parker still lays there as Alfred was talking to the ref about that play. So face off in the neutral zone. New lines for both teams. With 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the second period. A new goalie still for Texas State who's done, pretty good so far. Trying to take over roles from the previous goalie, Lindemann. So they're calling this a penalty shot for Malone, saying that someone tripped. Malone will get it. Makes a move, and a save by Parker. Tried the right to the left and tried to get him on that glove side again, and Parker with the save. I believe they called that a tripping call on that 2-on-1 against Kruger. So they called a penalty shot, which I believe was a little unnecessary. I believe that should have been a power play. So UNT will try to get it out. They do successfully. Goes back to Brewer, who will start it up. Patterson will lead it. Waits for his guys. And UNT stops that. Never mind. Texas State keeps it in. Reed will wrap it around. Is stopped there by Patterson, who is down low. Foot race for Burfinkel and Brewer. Brewer will wrap it around, get it back to Kruger. Will wait and try to dump it down. That is intercepted by Hooker. And Kruger will lead the rush. Makes a move on the right side. Kruger's had an amazing game with 2 goals so far as a defenseman. Down there, loses it, and Texas State will start up their rush. Mean Green on the corner, and that's a dump by Bosley. Dumps it in. Kruger will just wrap it around at this point for Lafferty if he can get there, or will it be an icing? No icing on the call. Mannerbaum and Brewer down there. Down there, Bailey. That is no icing after Texas State rams it. Reed, miscommunication with Parker. Now a 3-on-2 down low. Move by Texas State. And Bailey will start it up. He can try to get it to Demers. That is intercepted by McManus. Little side dump in there. McManus will just clear it at this point. Foot race. Parker gets out and stops it for UNT. With 15 seconds. Oh, a little bit of extracurricular activities down low in front of Parker with Manderbaum and McLeod. Demers in that as well, along with Bates. The ref will sort it all out with 15 seconds remaining in the second period, with UNT with a 10-shot lead so far. So face off, Lafferty and Franklin, the defensive zone. Lafferty will win it, but go forward with it as McManus intercepts it and goes back in the neutral zone. They dump it in. McLeod's there. He'll poke check it, trying to see if his man's there. That's an interception by Texas State. And that is the end of the second period. 5-2 game with UNT leading with Kruger with two goals and Eaton with one. Eaton has had 2 goals the whole game, and same thing with Kruger, who have been both dominant. And Parker with now 35 shots on him. And Texas State with a goalie substitution after Lindemann let in Eaton's goal. So now a goalie substitution for Texas State going into the 3rd period. So 5-2 game from Children's Health Star Center in Valley Ranch. Scott Mason will take over in the 3rd period, broadcasting. And this is Mean Green Hockey, UNT.
Okay, at least y'all guys are getting the names of the other team too. A lot of the broadcasts is just like A&M brings it up.
Well, I mean, that's what I was doing, like, the first half of the first period. To me, I'm like, trying not to say junior stories. It's like, the broadcast for junior stories, so I'm like, flip my brain. Plus, it doesn't help that they look like green. Like, it's just.
We are not live streaming today.
Okay, I didn't see it. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, okay, are
We
you going
could-
to do it tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna try. We couldn't get it to work today, but we're gonna try again.
Okay, yeah, there was something weird with YouTube and it wasn't letting us live stream from today. So
Okay.
that's up to do it.
Facebook Live it off their Facebook.
That could have happened, but I don't know how we could set it up.
Yeah, that might be a little too much for Facebook.
Sorry, because me and the wife are debating. You know, it's an hour and a half drive, and this game's over. I'm like, do I want to do that 2 nights in a row? I don't know. I mean, he's playing good, but I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get it going.
It's a work in progress.
Work in progress. Ours is in progress. But he played forever.
The goalie. Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's playing.
Yeah. He needs to quit show for him.
Okay, a little bit.
You know what? I'll let him have it. I'll let him have it.
Yeah.
But he played NCAA D3 for the last 3 years. And then COVID last year, he got stuck in an apartment. They shut down the school. They shut down hockey. He literally did the entire school year in his apartment up in Pennsylvania. And after the year, he's like, "Dad, I'm done." He goes, "I'm not going to go pro. I just want to transfer to UNT, be close to home, and finish." And then all the guys were like, "Dude, you got to come play with us."
Dawson played. That's not there. He might have been a marriage.
Yeah. Okay. So he played junior. Yeah. That was my kid. He got drafted at 16, and then he did his entire high school. We did. Guys, and then learned how to move their own independent. I mean, as a junior year, you know, read some of the stuff. I was like, man, was it the right decision?
Yeah.
But I mean,
He had the best goal.
he played. He didn't play in the USHL. He played NA.
Yeah.
NA2.
Yeah.
He played 4 years for. Played in Montana and in Minnesota, and then he played 1 year in the BCHL in Vancouver, in the big one. And that's when the D1 school started calling, and we did the tour. Yeah, no thank you. Coming in as a freshman, there's already 15 goalies ahead of you. Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, we were just going to put you on that club team, and maybe by your senior year, you might be able to dress 1 or 2 games." And he's like, "Yeah, no." So he went to a private D3 school as a starter right off the bat as a freshman. But he comes back and he tells me, I should have just played for the elite all those years. I'm like, man, that's still not going to play 20 grand. Play. Yeah. It's just, you outgrow it, It's like, okay, look, yeah, they're good.
Yeah, at that moment, but so are a lot of us. Yeah. Hey, Dawson, can you get really quick?
And you hear all the other parents, you got to be playing juniors, you got to be. Right. And that's what I kept on saying. Because now that you got 3 year scholarships out of it, 3 year scholarships out of it, so I can't argue. I'm only gonna have to pay for this year and maybe next year. He's a junior. He'll officially be a junior at the spring semester. So he's like 1 semester behind. So. Yes, but he's like that. He didn't lose eligibility last year since all they did was practice a few times and then they shut it down. So he didn't lose eligibility. So he's technically got 2 more years to play. So he's like, he's having a blast with these guys.
Is this his first year?
Yeah, at UNT. Yeah. Me either. And, you can tell it's their first game, and you can tell it's a new coach.
Like Arkansas.
Yeah, they're all saying Arkansas is pretty stacked. And 2 of the kids that are on that team played with Trace for a while. So yeah, and everybody on the team is talking about how that's kind of team B. They should be okay. I think they'll be. Depending on the other teams, I think they'll be in the hunt. I think they'll be in the top, maybe the top, top 4 probably.
It's fun to watch it.
Oh, it is. It's so fun to actually watch him play live. I only went up there, I went up there once, 1 weekend. We went up there and spent 1 weekend and watched him play. And then everything else we were watching on TV. And it's like, okay, it's kind of cool when kids on TV, the Big Ten network, but it's different this time because, yeah, my son's pledging with Kappa Sigma.
Oh, he's a sick dude.
Okay, cool. So you probably already know my kid. You probably already met my kid a few times. Trace?
Yeah, dude.
Mullet.
I saw him. Yeah, well, I saw him at the house.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I saw him.
Y'all won though.
No, we got third. Caps got second. First.
Yeah.
Y'all should have won.
That's what Trace said. Trace like, I should have won. Dad, I exposed the nipple. You know, I should have won.
Yeah. It was fun.
Your sense of safety well said.
No, he's pledging with Kappa Sigma.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna go down there and deal with all these college kids for a while. It's great talking to you. Jeff, yeah, nice to meet you. Awesome. Nice to meet you. Okay, so we'll hopefully be on tomorrow.
Try.
We're crossing our fingers. See you later. Thanks. All right, bud. Yeah, I am devastated. Tomorrow. Love you.
Period 3 about to get started here in the Children's Health Star Center in Valley Ranch. Score is 5-2. Last period, 2 goals by Kruger and 1 by Eaton. Eaton had 1 earlier in the first period, so UNT 1 forward and 1 defenseman on hat trick watch. We'll see what happens here in the third. Also, goalie change as Texas State, decided to pull Lindman and put in number 58, Minch. And I want to highlight a couple of the UNT Mean Green leaders. Director of Personnel, Max Alford. Vice President Peyton Lafferty. Director of Recruitment, Josh Wright, and the President, William Kennard. And no team captain this year, but we got 4 assistants. Lafferty with an A, Josh Wright with an A, William Kennard with an A, and Preston Lamb also wearing an A. So 4 assistant captains out there on the ice. Wait for the referee and linesman to come out, and they herd the teams like sheep to their bench. Mean Green going from right to left. Referee signaling for everyone to assume their positions. Puck is dropped and we are underway for the third period. Mean Green winning the initial face-off, but turning it over just as quickly. We'll see how Mean Green come out and face this third period, whether they come out and attack or play a lot of defense. Puck comes out to the near blue line. Across, shot, looking for a deflection, hits the end glass. Physicality died down in the second period, but we'll see how Texas State wants to play their game as they try to catch back up as they enter the Mean Green zone. Drop pass, unsuccessful. As here comes Eaton on hat trick watch, 2-on-2. Crosses over to the near side of the ice. Has that puck checked away. Eaton sends it through the slot, shot, rainbows up, and an easy glove save. Rudine with that shot attempt. Again, Mean Green really wanted to come in to tonight's game playing with a lot of speed and a lot of pace, and so far they've shown just that. Puck goes into the far corner, tries to slap it to the slot. That gets blocked. Texas State collects themselves and brings it up through all 3 lines. To the left side, shot goes just wide. Puck gets bounced around, whistle. Appears to be an interference call. We'll see who. Looks like Kruger, the lone man out, makes his way to the penalty box. The Mean Green will go down a man with 18:34 remaining in the third period. Face off to the right of Parker. He stopped all but 2 shots that he's seen. Pushing and shoving in front of the net. Puck on the far half boards. Curls, shot, save, rebound, goes through the wickets. Texas State puts another one on the board, and they're down by 2. Still very early in the third. Texas State's second power play goal of the game. Texas State wanting to hurry up and get the puck to center ice. Want to keep using that momentum as they quieted down the Mean Green crowd just a little bit. Again, Mean Green still up by 2. Brought into UNT zone. To the far point. Wrist shot. That's blocked out in front by Alford. Puck trying to find its way through the crease. Where it gets bounced around, finds its way to center ice instead. Bobcats looking for everyone to touch up. They finally do. Down on the left side. Drop pass. Right hand shot. Looking for a pass. Shoots it. Is blocked out in front. Near corner. Give and go. Puck still below the goal line. Centers it out in front. No one in a favorable jersey there for Texas State. And UNT dumps it down. No icing. Both teams do make a change, so Mean Green cannot capitalize on that attempt. But slowing down the offense of Texas State. Claude dumps it back around to Kruger, who slaps it out of the zone, and I believe that will go all the way down. No icing. The goalie came out, did touch the puck. Questionable thought there, but Texas State brings it in, 3-on-3. Puck rides the glass and goes out of play. As Texas State were trying to set up their offense. As we go searching for another puck. North Texas saying it's got to be out of the zone, as it was a Texas State player who did put it outside the field of play. Doesn't seem like the Stripes will see it that way, as it will be a defensive draw for the Mean Green. Kruger finds space on the far side of the ice, angles it onto the Bobcat net. Here comes Texas State. Far side, stops, looks over his options. To the far point. Back to the half board, curls. Loses that puck. Back to the point. Dangles in, high slot shot. Puck stays there, no shot on goal. Texas State has to regroup. They touch up just in time. That shot gloved down by Trace Parker. And we get another stoppage in play. Wholesale changes on both sides. As the faceoff will come to the right of Trace Parker. UNT wins the draw. Up to the point. Slapped around, finally got out. It'll be dumped in. Turnover. Here come the Mean Green. He's in, alone, shot. Runs out of space before he can really get a good one off. Hooker gets absolutely rocked. Mean Green can't keep it in the zone. Bobcats bring it into the offensive zone. Curls it out in front. That shot fan goes wide. And UNT gets it out of the zone. 15 minutes remaining in the third period. 38-28 are the shots on goal. Mean Green on top by 10. Hooker gets it to the line, not out. Bobcats touch back up. UNT take their time, breaking out of their zone. Floyd hits all three zones, brings it in. His shot wide. Had a delay penalty call. And it'll be number 12, Mandelbaum, making his way to the penalty box. If they can get the door open. Little difficulties there, but it'll be slashing on Mandelbaum. Mean Green go on another power play, 2 power play goals. Kruger with the last one. He had a nice wrist shot from the point. We'll see if he can get that going. Goes out to Kruger, likes to pass. Back to Kruger. Tic-tac-toe, winds, shoots. Just misses the net. Bobcats clear. Kruger stops behind his net. Sends it up through the ice, no icing. Eaton has it, his shot, picks a corner, just miss. Kruger collects at the blue line, shot through traffic, trickles in, get your hats off and out, put them on the ice. That's a hat trick for Kruger. Kruger puts the Mean Green up by 3, 13:46 remaining. And officials come over to collect a North Texas player. Snetzinger, not sure as to why. It must have happened after the goal. With Snetzinger in the net, means the Bobcats go on the power play, and we got the wave going on through the crowd. Official wanted to put that 2 minutes up on the scoreboard. Stopping play and we'll wait as the second wave goes through, the third. Great turnout by the University of North Texas fans, really giving a home ice atmosphere. That shot steered aside. High flip and out. Bobcats have to recollect it. Tipped in. Kruger's going to chase after that. Near corner. Held up by Saba. Kept in by the Bobcats. They settle the puck down through the high slot. can't collect it. UNT finds it, dumps it down. 13 minutes remaining in the third period. UNT up by 3. Bobcats weave their way through the neutral zone. Puck goes around to the far half boards. Poke to the line, not out. Deflected out in front. And on that rebound, Texas State finds it, puts it into the back of the net, and again, are trailing by 2. Bosky collects that rebound. That's another power play goal for the Bobcats. I think UNT's still puzzled by why Snetzinger was in the box to begin with. And again, not a lot of communication from the scoring table to the booth, as we wonder that ourselves. McCoy with a big hip check behind the goal line. Puck comes out to center ice. Turned over in neutral zone. Lafferty going after that puck. Arm up on the official again. And I think he's trying to sweep both of them away. We'll say it'll be 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 as both of them jaw at each other. Can only imagine what's being said between those two. Doors on both penalty boxes slam with frustration. Seeing one for a slash. Not seeing maybe both for slashing. I didn't see quite what the referee is going after here. But it appears it will be 4-on-4. Mandelbaum for the Bobcats in the box. Lafferty for the Mean Green. 2-minute minors for each. 4-on-4 hockey. Kruger slaps that puck to the blue line. Does get free of the Mean Green zone. Pumped around. Goes through the neutral zone. Kruger again. He had a hat trick on the night already. What else can he do tonight before the game ends? UNT flies up the left side, stops, turns, shot, deflected up into the high netting as Brewer gets his stick on that shot. Face off will come to the left side of UNT's offensive zone as we try to push the puck back over the boards, and with the netting there, I don't think that's gonna be very successful. Find one off the bench, and we resume play. Texas State breaking out, trying to get a 2-on-2 situation. Puck bouncing, heads into the Mean Green zone. The time and space shot, blocked out in front. Dribbles in on Parker, and he elects to cover that up. We get some pushing and shoving below the goal line. I know the Texas State physicality was one of the key factors that the Mean Green were looking at as they were coming into today's game. Puck squirts free. Cats have to regroup once again. Trying to break into the zone. They do. Near side. Cross ice. One-time shot. Wide. Sends it to the front of the crease. Backhand attempt. Stopped by Parker. Demirs. Or excuse me. Rudin brings it up. Dumps it down. Eaton. Trying to collect it on the far corner. Winding his way through the neutral zone, takes a bump, still has the puck, near side. McManus dumps it into the corner. Outlet pass, back to 5-on-5 hockey. That shot high and wide by Cunningham. Cunningham does get up after that hit. Bobcats in the zone, physicality ramping up again. That shot wide from the point. Shot hits the roof, and that will stop play. At 9:34 remaining in the third. Bobcats down by 2. Face-off one by the Mean Green. Hooker keeping after it, gets the puck out, still after it, maintains control, pushes it up, left side. Mean Green entered the zone. Drop pass, that shot just misses. Bobcats dumping in the zone. Like for a change. Lafferty to right. Pushing through. Snetzinger. Goes into the corner, takes a huge hit. Snetzinger is down. Play still continues. Cloud to the red line. Dumps it in. Snetzinger chases after it. Again. Maybe hit up high. There's a whistle. A high stick is being called. And I believe the referee's just trying to keep this game calm. Not let this thing get out of hand. Malone finds his way to the penalty box. Slams the door in frustration. It's 2 minutes, high sticking. Both teams trying to get their lines in. Kruger dances the line, passes it over to his defensive partner. Back to Kruger. Left side, through the slot, shot, blocked out in front. Texas State dumps it down. Kruger corrals. First pass misses, regains the puck. Cloud. Tries to go inside and out. Can't retain the puck. Demirs brings it around. Goes off the ref. Crowd groans. So that gives Texas State the puck. He'll bring it in. Pad save. Brewer sticks with his rebound. Kills time ultimately for the Bobcats. 50 seconds remaining on that high sticking call. Big hit. Still more hits after the whistle. Both benches showing their displeasure. This Bailey gingerly making his way up off the ice. It'll be 5-on-3 for UNT. Still awaiting the call from the man with the orange armbands. Still lots of discussion going back and forth between players and those officiating. Makes his way to the scorer's circle. See what the official call is. He signals it. Brewer coming out of the penalty box. It looks like he's being escorted off the ice. And appears that he will be done for the night. We'll see if there's any penalty minutes being put on the board. If it's just a misconduct, you gotta assume there might be at least a minor penalty with it. Head coach for Texas State making it known that he's not happy with the call. We'll be here same time, same place. Chosen Hill Star Center, Valley Ranch, 8:45 is the scheduled puck drop. We'd love to have you be a part of the fan experience. Can't make it again. Always check the live stream on YouTube. We will be doing all UNT Mean Green hockey games there. I believe a timeout is being called. Yes, I believe it is. Again, nothing being shown on the scoreboard yet in terms of what kind of penalty it was. Nonetheless, UNT up by 2, 6-4, 7:16 remaining. Third period. Just hinting back to the year previous before COVID shut down UNT's season. UNT finished with a 1-19-2 record, letting in around 12.4 goals a game. And again, 15 players new from that team previous. A lot of new blood, new attitude being shown here for UNT hockey. Texas State still looking over their assignments as it is 5-on-3, 5 minutes. So we do have a major penalty up on the board. Again, 5-minute majors are continuous. So it'll be a good time for UNT to try any new power plays that they might have been working on. Puck is slapped down 200 feet. Kruger battles his man, brings it up. Hat trick already in the game. Lafferty stops, takes his time. Cross ice, can't quite get there. The Bobcats slap it down. Lafferty will bring it up the ice. Picks up speed at the red line, brings it in, left side, stops at the point. 5-on-4. That shot hits the side of the net. And to the line does go out, and again, another stoppage in play. See what the infraction is this time. Be roughing. As they finally put on the scoreboard who it is, it'll be number 27 of Bailey for roughing. Still 4 minutes of that 5-minute major remaining for Texas State. 2-minute minor for roughing. Puts both teams 4-on-4. Stretch pass to Eaton. Can't quite get there. Off the end board, slides, shoots. Puck finally picked up to the line, not out. McLeod, his shot. Rainbows in, still loose, spins. Shot goes wide. Eaton still going hard after the puck. Drops it down low. Texas State regains possession. They try to move the puck up, and I look for a line change. UNT take their time. Again, up by 2 to the red line. Tries to dump it in. Now with speed, on the left side, tries to drop pass through the slot. That's unsuccessful. McLeod rubs out his man along the end boards. Kruger, flip pass up, goes to Eaton. Barely get a handle on it, stops, back to Kruger. Kruger with time, shot, that's stopped. Still loose in the crease. That pops free in the far corner. McLeod over to the other slot, deflected off the end boards. That shot doesn't hit the net. Let's back to the point. One-time shot off the pads and into the glove of Manish. .440 remaining in the third period. 23 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. 2:23 remaining of Texas State's 5-minute major. Shot through the screen, trickles in. No, does not go in. Goal line save by the Mean Green. Great defensive play there by Reed. Apologize, couldn't see his number. Snetzinger in to take the draw for the Mean Green. Puck chipped towards the net, doesn't quite get there as that's hit bodies out in front. Demers stays with it, centers it. Nothing comes out of it. Demers grabs the puck, and I believe that's a hand pass is what that will be called. That will stop play. Exactly 4 minutes remaining. 1:44 remaining on the Texas State 5-minute major. So it is 5-on-4 still on the ice. Snetzinger will again take the draw. Texas State recovers. Flips out to the neutral zone. Passed around like a hot potato, finally finds its way below the Mean Green goal line. Venable brings it up, takes the bump, keeps the puck below the goal line. Out to the point, and just missed it with his skate is Alford. Overskates the puck is Alford as he brings it in, curls that pass, stopped. Stretch pass, glove down. Mean Green with it. 2-on-1. Eaton elects to shoot. That goes just wide above the crossbar and out of play as it rides the glass. Sure. Eaton's looking over at Kruger with his hat trick and squeezing his stick just a little harder, trying to get that one more goal. Bobcats dump it down the zone. Again, no icing is there. 30 seconds left in that major penalty. Puck finds its way to Hooker. Hooker, right side. Soft shot off the pads. Found by Bosley, who dumps it down. Parker stops it for his defenseman right. Moves along to his defensive partner. Miscommunication at the blue line. Puck squirts free, still loose, finding its way through the Mean Green zone. Off the boards. Finds its way deflected in, rebound. No one can bang it home. Point shot, again, looking for a deflection. Doesn't get through. Patterson to the high slot. Brings it in, backhand chance, hits body out in front. Goes over to the near half boards. To the blue line. That shot, his body's out in front still. Puck loose. Parker gloves it down, pushing and shoving. Linesmen get in there quick enough to stop any other advancements. 1:31 remaining. Texas State needs 2. Empty net. That is now 5-on-5. That shot steered wide. Now that the 5-minute major is over, now it is 6-on-5. Kruger trying to eat the puck in the corner. Cunningham gets to the red line, can't get it out. One minute remaining in the third period. Texas State bobbles it in their zone, thrown towards the empty net, just wide. Two-on-two near half boards. Texas State comes out with the puck. They gotta be quick, 40 seconds remaining. Mean Green doing a great job of keeping it in the Texas State zone. Spin, shot, oh, just wide. Shot from the point, hits bodies out in front. UNT keeping the pressure on. 20 seconds. Cunningham fighting his man. Bounces off the glass. Kruger gets it over to Reed, flips it down, 5 seconds remaining. And no, it'll be a stoppage in play. And the UNT fans showing the hockey team a lot of love. Oh, Cunningham goes down. Cunningham, mincing words. Again, these two teams play again tomorrow. I'm sure Texas State trying to assert their dominance. Lots of pushing and shoving. Referee pointing to select players, tossing them out. Now he's pointing towards a fan, kicking him out. Fan jawing with the referee. Getting a little ruckus here in the building and still jawing at each other in the face-off circle. I don't think that maybe both centermen flipping their pucks over, flipping the stick over, puck is dropped. They're gonna run out the clock. And the Mean Green come out with a 6-4 victory in tonight's game. Kruger really the star of the game, scoring his hat trick. Shots on goal, 46 for the Mean Green, 39 for the Bobcats. And after all that, both teams coming out shaking hands at center ice. UNT fans, again, showing them some love. Same two teams, same place, same time, 8:45, scheduled puck drop. And on behalf of everyone here in the UNT media booth, we hope it has much fun watching it as we did bringing it to you. Again, same time, same place. Until then, be safe.